Should I wait for the 2020 MacBook Pro? That's a question that I'm hearing almost every day from readers and from friends that need a new MacBook Pro. Should I wait for the 2020 MacBook Pro? That's a question that I'm hearing almost every day from readers and from friends that need a new MacBook Pro. We're getting late in the year, but there is still a chance for another new MacBook Pro with Apple hosting an event this week. You can buy a 13-inch 2020 MacBook Pro right now, but we could see a new 13-inch MacBook Pro with an Apple processor as well as another 13-inch MacBook on November 10th. There is also a chance for a 16-inch MacBook Pro, but it may take a little longer to arrive. Apple is hosting a virtual event on November 10th, where the company will reportedly show off at least two 13-inch laptops that run on the new Apple processors. We should also hear more about Mac OS Big Sur at this event. While there are new MacBooks coming this week, the rumored MacBook Pro 14 and MacBook Pro 16 with mini LED technology, they may not arrive until 2021. Right now you can buy the MacBook Pro 16 for up to $300 off at Amazon, B&H Photo, and Best Buy. The 2020 MacBook Pro 13 is available from Apple, Amazon, and B&H Photo. For some buyers, the 2020 MacBook Air is the best option right now. To help you decide if you should wait for the 2020 MacBook Pro, or if you should buy one of the current models, this guide explains the important reasons to wait for a new MacBook Pro, and the other side of the argument, why you should just buy the best MacBook Pro or MacBook Air for you right now. This is important because you can always keep waiting for the next big thing, which is impractical. At the same time, you don't want to buy the current MacBook Pro and then find out that the new one offers something amazing that you don't want to live without for the next few years. The 2020 MacBook Pro 13 includes the new Magic Keyboard, and if you buy the high-end model you get a 10th Gen Intel Core i processor and faster RAM. With the latest information, you can decide for yourself if you should wait for the 2020 MacBook Pro, which we already know a lot about, or if you should buy one of the current options. We also include a few reasons not to wait, which includes the advice we give friends and family when they are shopping for a new laptop. Here are the reasons to wait for the 2020 MacBook Pro. Wait for better processors. Wait for an ARM MacBook Pro 13. Wait for 5G. Wait for the MacBook Pro 16. Before you put your wallet away and prepare to wait for months, you should check out these important reasons not to wait for the 2020 MacBook Pro release date, at least not yet. Don't wait for a display upgrade. Don't wait for deals. Don't wait if you find a better alternative. Don't wait if the MacBook Air is perfect for you. Most of the reasons to wait for the 2020 MacBook Pro are based on rumors for the new models, and the reasons not to wait are things you will need to ask yourself. Wait if you want a MacBook Pro that is better at processing video, and if you need a machine that is faster at compressing or decompressing files. The high-end 2020 MacBook Pro 13 comes with a 10th Gen Intel Core i processor, and the 16-inch MacBook Pro uses a 9th Gen Intel Core i processor. If you are looking for more power, you may want to hold off for the 2020 MacBook Pro that is still coming. While the average day-to-day tasks on your computer will likely feel about the same as the current models, the 2020 MacBook Pro should process video faster and do a better job of quickly compressing and decompressing files. The graphics card that comes with these processors already shows at least a 50% boost in real-world graphics performance, according to Macworld. This also means that you will be able to use these with the new Pro Display XDR, and it should support up to 3 4K displays at 120 Hz, 2 5K displays at 60 Hz, or a single 8K display at 30 Hz. If you decide to get an Apple processor-powered MacBook Pro that is likely coming this week, you can expect faster performance, longer battery life, and potentially better graphics performance, but you will want to wait and see what reviews say. If you are intrigued by the Apple MacBook Pro 2019, follow the links in the description. You will find the best price and a discount of $300.